Hey everyone, I'm just doing another midweek quickie. I don't think this one's going to be too long, but I'm going to put it out there anyway just so you guys have something new to see during the middle of the week. I wanted to talk about the three different types of straps that you're going to come across if you're strap hunting. The first one is very basic. This one is just from your standard bank. Most likely, these bills came from people making deposits. These bills were in circulation, so it's probably somebody's deposit. Banks, when they get a bunch of these notes like this, they will strap them like so, and if they get too many, they will ship them back off to the Federal Reserve. But these are the ones that you're going to find the most, oh, where's George bills? You're going to find the most interesting stamps. You may even find collection breaks and stuff in these particular straps. So once again, these here just are your regular straps. Sometimes the bank will stamp their particular logo on here. But yeah, plain $100 strap. These are the most common bills that you're going to find. Everyone has their pros and cons. These are the ones that I like because it's the truly circulated stuff. You may find the old stuff. What you're not going to find is you're not going to find a bunch of brand new bills. That's what you're not going to find in these. The next type of strap is a Federal Reserve strap. Now, when a bank has too many singles or too many of any denomination, they can send it back to the Federal Reserve. Now, the Federal Reserve, what they're going to do is they're going to count the bills. They're going to check the bills to see if there's any damage, if there's any writing on them. If there is, they'll remove those bills from circulation. And any bills that are worth saving, they will restrap into these types of straps and send them back out to the next bank that orders singles. So this strap designates something that came from the Federal Reserve. And if you look on there, I wrote where I got it from so I know what's in this strap. It's dated and it's got the time. This was the 25th of March 2020 at, what is that? That's 8:39 at night is when this was done, 8:39 and 16 seconds. So it gives you the exact time that this bundle was put together. So yeah, like I said, you're not going to find anything that was taped together in here. Anything you find in here is going to be of decent quality. So if you find an older note out of here, you know it's going to be a keeper. Star notes, all of the condition-wise, these notes are going to be in good condition. Like I said, anything that wouldn't make the cut, they would not put back in circulation. They'd yank it and shred it. So that's what you find with this particular type of strap. Now, the third type of strap is the actual Federal Reserve strap. Now, I've gone through thousands and thousands of bills, and I think this may be one of the few times I actually have one of the original Federal Reserve straps right here. It says right here, if the numbers on the notes in this package do not run in sequence, the substituted notes are indicated by a star. Inquiry should include the serial numbers of all notes. That's because when the Federal Reserve prints the bills, they print them they don't print them in numerical order, but they stack them in numerical order. I've shown what the page looks like before they cut it. And once they cut it, all the bills do end up being sequential. The reason for that, each one of these straps will have the serial number, and the top of the strap will be 01. This particular one is 655-69501. The bottom bill in this one will be 600. So all the bills will be in sequence. I'm not a fan of buying these, mainly because, first and foremost, being completely uncirculated, they're extremely hard to handle. It's very easy for notes to get stuck together. Most of your businesses don't like handling these for that exact same reason. It's a real easy way to lose notes, lose money, I should say, by giving $2 and change just because they're stuck together. But some of the things you should know about uncirculated notes is that since they are sequential, all you have to do is look at the serial number to determine if there's anything good in here. This particular serial number I find a little interesting. I don't know if it's going to be worth anything or not, but you've got 656, and then it's got a 9 and a 5. What I find interesting is somewhere in this particular pack, there's going to be a 5 and a 9. So you're going to have the bill 656 or 6556 9559 in this pack. What makes that interesting is if you look at that 656 and turn it over, it is now 959. So in other words, I will have a bill that will read the same right side up and upside down once I do pull that particular bill out of the strap. I haven't gone through yet, so I have not pulled anything out of the strap, it's still been sealed. But yeah, you can see how you have 959, and this would be 56. So when I find the 6556 9559, it will read the same each direction. So I find that interesting. Now, when you've got notes that are sequential, the other thing you want to look for is if the first number and the fifth number are the same. So if this 6 and this 9 were the same, now all of a sudden you'd have a shot at finding a radar. If you get the full 1,000, that's what you'd be looking for, this number and the 9. The first number here, the 6, and the fifth number, the 9. With only a strap of 100, you'd need the the 6 and the 9, I should say, is what you're looking for here. This 6 and this 9 if you're looking for a radar. If you're looking for a repeater, you'd be looking for this 6 and this 9. That's where you key that stuff. Anyway, so that's a repeater, the first digit and the fifth digit, versus a radar, the fourth digit and the fifth digit. That's how you can determine those. Now, it's straps like this that show exactly why I do not collect notes that are sequential. If I want sequential notes, all I have to do is go to the bank and say, hey, do you have any new straps? And they'll go, yeah, because they're determined to get rid of the new straps because they don't like using them any more than anybody else does. The bank tellers have just as much difficulty separating the bills. So if you go in and ask for a strap of brand new notes, they're probably going to have it. So when I find sequential notes in packs, I pretty much disregard them unless there's something special about the serial number. Because like I said, I'm just one trip away from the bank from getting as many sequential notes as I want. So just keep that in mind when you're saving them. If you enjoy saving sequentials that you find in circulation, great. I'm not here to say that you shouldn't. I'm simply saying if you really want sequentials, you can go to the bank and say, hey, I'll take a brand new strap. Now, the other thing with these is that little message on there. If the numbers on the notes in this package do not run in sequence, the substituted notes are indicated by a star. In other words, if there was any kind of mistake, you'd be able to flip through this really quickly and you'd be able to find that star note. Now, what's important about finding that star note is, well, first and foremost, this is not a full strap of stars. So that means that the star note that was put in there would be a sheet that was put in there. There would be one note. The sheets are the ones that are most likely to be rare notes. So when you find an uncut strap like this and manage to pull out a star, it has a higher chance of being one of the rare notes compared to if you find an entire strap of stars. An entire strap of stars are most likely the more common star notes. So that's a little bit about the different types of straps you can find and the things you should be looking for in the different types of straps and what they're actually looking like. Once again, stuff in circulation, you can see how thick and messy that is. These were in circulation in my town, I don't know how long, but that's where they came from. These here, these made it to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve checked them out, and you can see that they are in a little bit better shape than the random notes. And last but not least, there is the brand new Federal Reserve notes, which are pristine. All right, guys, that's what I got for you right now. I hope you enjoyed this little midweek update. I might be doing a couple of these just because, well, we got time. And if I've got time, I can film them. And if you watch them, well, I'll film more. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.